Hi guys, right, in this video what we're going to do is we're going to look at baiting up using peeler crabs. So we've got a whole host of peeler crabs in there. We've got big ones and then smaller ones. What we're going to do is we're going to take a crab and I'm going to show you how I bait up using the peeler crab. So I'm going to find one that's nice and soft. This guy here is pretty soft here. I'm going to put the lid on so the crabs don't move around too much. Right guys, so we've got our crab here, our peeler crab. Some people peel the top of the shell off to expose the soft bit underneath. What I personally do is just whack them straight on. I mean, it's all going in the sea. So just going to take the crab, go straight in between the top of the shell, like so, straight out for the bottom. And then what I do is I grab the legs there, whip them up the line, hold them up the line, and then we just bait elastic that on. Going to bait elastic that straight on. Pinching the top of the legs just to hold that in place, and then going round and round and round and round and round around the hook point there. The legs will all just fold up underneath each other. And that is how I bait a single peeler crab, which is there just straight on the hook, and that is ready to go. If you have a bigger crab like this one that's ready to go, all you do is just peel the top of the skin off carefully, peel the top of the casing off to leave the spongy bit underneath, which is there. So that's all the spongy membrane bit there. And what we'll do with this bait is we would cut it in half and use 2 baits out of that. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the legs off the crab, which is there. Nice and simple. Just remove all the legs from the crab, we're not going to need that. Which is there. Some people use the legs for tipping bait, so if you're fishing with worms, just add a leg on and you can use that as tipping bait. And then what you'd do, I mean, if you wanted 2 baits, you can cut it straight in half to make 2 baits. What I like to do, I'm just going to make a slightly bigger bait. I'm just going to cut it in half there and open it out like that, and then that'll be my bait. I'm going to take my bait elastic, open the crab out nice, and look at all that juice. Open the crab out just so it's nice and flat and spongy. Whip that all up nice and tight, and then we will offer that to the hook in a second. Oop. Taking our hook straight behind the bait elastic, pushing that down. Oh, the crabs are escaping. Put that on top of there. Then all I'm going to do is just going to wrap the bait elastic around the hook. Like so. Like I say, there's loads of different ways people bait up a crab. This is my personal way that I do it, that seems to just work for me, and that has been told to me by other people who have had really good results. So making sure that hook's nice and tight in there. You don't want the hook sliding around. Ripping that all the way up around the top of the hook. There. I'm just snapping that off. Tight there. And that is our slightly bigger crab bait there. Like I say, you could have cut it in half, you could have made 2 smaller baits, but if you want a bigger one, there's your bigger one there. So that, guys, is how I bait up with peeler crabs. I hope it's been interesting and you might have learned something from this video. If you have, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below, let us know what you think, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.